ass to think that we can't do these things. Okay? Yo, I swear to God, aside from all the racist whatever rumors, whatever, turn your fucking TVs off because they are poisoning your minds. This man that is trying to be out in the forefront of this country, he's a businessman. He understands all these things. Okay? And he ain't taking us in the wrong direction. I really don't feel that. I think he's taking us down the direction that we want to go. You know what I'm saying? He look, it's like deep. This is deep, man. This goes to God. This goes to back to the Crusades. This goes, man. Yo, this is, and you know, here's where it's all centered. It's all centered around the stars. It's all centered around that. Okay. But I'll tell you what. Learn the language. Learn the language. You go to a new neighborhood. Time to humble. You know what I'm saying? Time to humble. Look, I live in a neighborhood in Baltimore, and I come out of there every day, not working. I wasn't working. I was a musician. I'm still a musician. And when I come out, I got the nightlife, so I'm in the house most of the day. But I come out, people see me. When I moved, dude 2 doors down says, "Are you moving in or moving out?" I'm like, what? I'm like, brother, I've been in this neighborhood for like 3 years. He's like, man, I didn't even know you live there. I said, that's good. That means that I know the language of the neighborhood. I don't need to hang out. I don't need to be known. You know what I'm saying? So that's what when you go into a neighborhood, and it could have taken me another 2 years to get to really know the neighborhood, but I already know Baltimore. I mean, I spent my whole life in Baltimore, whatever, okay, just like any other city. It's the same thing though, no matter where you go, you got to give yourself that time to get to know the language. So give yourself the time to get to know the people that you are going to be talking to at the courthouse. Okay? Go visit them. Just go to the courthouse, the county clerk, or whatever, license and permits, wherever we got to go to get the UCC, which would probably be license and permits. And just talk to those people. They're going to be so much easier to deal with if you have a friendly basis. You good with you walk in the look, I'm trying to separate myself, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm tired of being, that ain't going to work. But hey, how you doing? I was just writing a little kind of report on, just gaining, and I just wanted to meet people in here because I just wanted to see what their jobs were about. And you spend 2 weeks doing that every 3 days. Well, I'm going to go visit the county clerk. And we just going to hang out and bring them coffee and some donuts. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got $6 to spend on, learning something that you may not really have to do much after you befriend them. Because they'll be like, oh, I know exactly what to do. Don't worry, honey. You got to be careful here. And if it's a woman, thank you very much. And if you're a woman and there's a man, much easier. I'll tell you, men are easily seduced unless they're completely loyal or simple. And I'm one of them loyal motherfuckers that that's what it's about. You learn a language. Here's a language for you. And here's a language that they keep us running from. Karma. Like it don't exist. It's okay. I mean, for a minute, man, trust me, you don't remember? For a minute, lying was like this new, fad thing. Like it was cool to lie. You know what I'm saying? We can't go there. We can't be there. We got to be loyal. Okay? Loyalty is also being straight fucking forward. Let's clear our karma. Let's clear that. Let's do something that we wouldn't normally be known to do. You know what I'm saying? Help people. That's the biggest thing. If you stacking, man, hand out 2/3 of it. it's going.
That's what we trying to do.
And I ain't even talking about y'all because I ain't asking for a handout, and I'm that type of dude. I'm more interested. It's a spread love.
Yeah, we talking about we gonna help. That's why we reach one, teach one. Whatever come in to us, we help out because we know the energy that comes in is the same energy we should push out, and that's why I come with just love and light. And glad that we all coming together. I'm glad that you came. I'm glad BB came. I'm glad Midwest is here.
And I believe you, yo. I think you're a genuine motherfucker, yo. I seen you on YouTube. I've been watching you for a minute, you know, and yo, one, I feel the struggle. Two, you know, I've been in your shoes. You know, well, maybe not in your shoes, but you know, standing right next to you. You know, and I, you know, it's like, yo, me and my girl got into an argument when I was like 20-something years old, right? Okay, and this is when it was like the push for like women's safety, okay? Because they were blowing that shit. I'm thinking back, and they were blowing that shit up on the fucking TV like crazy. Excuse my French, but I'm free flow right now, okay? Because this is upsetting, and it's still on my record. We get into an argument. She calls the police, okay? I mean, we were screaming at each other. There wasn't no violence, right? Not that I wasn't violent. I'm sure I had my episodes. But she calls the police show up. Cops are like, so what do you do? Oh, and she was a brain, yo. Straight up. Straight out. She was from the North Bronx, right? I met her while she was graduating from college. She was going to like this just went co-ed, whatever college, yeah, on the outskirts of Baltimore. And she was at this nightclub, right? Brain, yo, she wrote this thesis. She calls police because she wrote this thesis, right, to her master's degree that she wrote from the top of her dome, yo. There was no notes. There was no nothing. She sat down, she grabbed like 20, 30 pieces of paper and just started writing. Okay? Finished it, typed it, done. Within 6 hours. Complete brain. She graduated with 4.0, whatever. She's a silver spoon-fed girl, single child. Mom was from Mississippi. Okay, pops was from New York. Mom was from Mississippi. Mom's was straight up, you know. She was all about the South. But anyway, so she called police. Police show up. Thesis is out on the front yard, right? They look at her and they're like, "Did he touch you?" And she's like, "No." She's like, "He threw the thesis on the paper on the yard." They're like, "Well, do you want us to lock him up?" And I was like, I looked at her, right? And she looked at the police and looked at me, and I just knew right then. She's like, "Yup." They turned around and locked me up, bro. That shit is on my record for the past 25 years. Okay, I went back because I've ruined probation. I've screwed up, missed some classes they had me going to, and this whole thing.
Money Boy Filmz Midwest in the building, y'all.
Messed up, but you know
live.
This is what I'm talking
Roundtable.
Yeah. I go back.
Round 2.
Yo, and check this. Her name was Tracy. My probation officer's name was Tracy. I go into court after I broke probation, missed some classes, right? Missed 2 classes. They were like, I'm sitting in class, right? There's about, excuse my French, there's about 20 nipples in this motherfucker that we're talking about. They locked their women in a closet for 3 days with no food, okay? Oh, I beat her to a pulp. All this crap. I'm sitting in here like, damn, when I leave this motherfucker, I'm going to be violent. I'm like, oh my God. So I just was like, I'm not going back to that shit. So I ain't go back, all right? She's like, well, I'm going to have to violate you, blah, 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 blah. I said, okay, whatever. So we go to court. Judge is like, go home. It's dismissed. Thank you for your time, Mr. Barry. I was like, damn. What is that shit? like, he ain't even, like, he was like, he looked at the paperwork, he's like, are you serious? You shouldn't even be in here, Mr. Barry, you can go. You know, I was like, ain't this a mess? So it's this karma thing that's like, I've learned since I was a kid. It ain't like I ain't getting in trouble. But if I did get in trouble, I wasn't gonna lie about me. I ain't gonna implement nobody else, but I wasn't gonna hold back, and I wasn't gonna lie about me, because then I had to chase that lie. And I knew enough that, you know, well, what about so and so? I don't know what. I don't know nothing about him. I know what I did. You know, so, you know, it's a matter, the karma thing, and just like I said yesterday, when you wake up in the morning, just look in the mirror in the bathroom and say, I am goodness. I am greatness. I am greatness. And I love everybody. Yeah. You too. This is the manifestation. This is the connection, because once you do it, I do it, and A. Taylor do it, and Mitri do it, and MB Money Boy Filmz Sacramento, Money Boy West. You know, we all thinking that way in the morning. And then before you know it, you got 2,000 people on a phone call. And you want to happen. And you're going to look back and go, oh my goodness, Cheech was right. It's a manifestation. It's the law of attraction. It's karma. Everything we do is based upon karma. If you scratch your skin, there's some karma behind it. You lose skin, you make dick marks on your skin, there's karma. Whether it be good or bad. You know, my father would say, he'd say to me, look, Cheech. And that's not my real name, y'all. But I'll tell you later when we get to know each other better. He said, Cheech, look. Damn, I lost it. Yeah, he said to me, one time I got into an argument or a fight or something, and I got hurt or something happened. He said, look, don't wish them ill. Don't wish them ill. Wish them what they deserve. Okay? Because here we go with the English language, karma, life. Wish them what they deserve, because it could be good or bad. Because you get shot in the back, stabbed in the back, paralyzed, God forbid. Okay? The person that do it, get completely off, turn around, become a millionaire. Turn around, you know, a star on TV. Well, that just means that the bad side ain't catch up
Roundtable going down, y'all.
Okay, because there's
been on here ever
balance.
since 5.
There'll never be no balance.
Going down.
Never.
5:00 p.m. Central Time. It's 11:30 p.m. Central Time. The Roundtable goes down, y'all. Just listen in. Sneak peek.
And the more we manifest that switch in places, the more it's going to happen. And it's going to happen even more now, because we've come into the startup of the age of Aquarius. Okay? This is the stars. That's why they would talk about the Jupiter coming into Virgo on the 23rd of September. It was a rebirth. It was all over the internet. It was very little said on TV. And I think that's when the Pope was like, if you follow astrology, you're evil. Okay. That's the Vatican. That's the deep state in the Vatican. It's so it's disgusting.
He's a dragon.
Say it again.
Yeah, you a dragon? I'm the slayer, doing what I wanted to do.
And I'm the lion. I'm the lion. I king them all.
He is the dragon, the Pope.
You know, but since he's gonna get what he deserves. something inside of us falls. Okay? When somebody dies and you know them or you knew them, something inside of you falls. Your soul is wrapped up with all the other souls.
Hey,
Vice versa.
on that one right there, I'm a firm believer of this. Every time we lose somebody, we gain another guardian. We gain another fighter. So, I just lost 2 people back to back. And it didn't make me weaker. It didn't bring me down. It made me stronger. It just let me know like this. Like, our ancestors, our people is always there with us. Them other energies is always there. They just not in this physical form no more. And once we realize that, we go back and keep going back. They here. They still here. It depends on if they chose to come back as a baby.
Money Boy Filmz Midwest, y'all.
You know,
Sneak peek roundtable going down, y'all. Check it out live. Don't forget to get them t-shirts, y'all. $25 t-shirts, $30 backdrops. You know what I'm saying? Get that free Bitcoin in the description below. You know what to do. What's understood need not be explained.
We always here.
Yeah, we are. Within dimension, yes, we are. I'm a firm believer in that as well. I do believe that there are other dimensions. And the reason I believe that is because if you can think about it, it can happen. It don't matter what it is. I'm with you. Yeah, if they thought about it, it happens. If we think about it, it happens. See, that's what they've been just straight lying to people. The power that's within us is insanely, incredibly strong. I told you I feel guarded when I leave. Literally, when I roll out the house, sometimes it takes me a long time to get out the house, but when I leave, I feel guarded. And I feel guarded not because of God. You know, I feel guarded because of my own aura, my own deep core feeling of I project and attract what I want. The cop pulling me over, I've been feeling that for a minute, but I'd always be like, nah, I ain't gonna, I ain't worried about that anyway. And I pushed it to the side. You know, and he pulled me over. I was on my bike, man. First bike I ever owned in my life, man. I put 7,000 miles on it the first year. You know, I love it. And I knew it was going to happen. But it was like, it was lucky, yoga. And I hate saying lucky because it's not about luck. Nobody's fucking lucky.
No, it was already pre-written.
Yeah, it's already pre-written, and it's saying that you're lucky just takes that power away from you. Mentally, it just strips it from you. You know? But to get pulled over and be heated, you know, and know that dude under the old regime had a right to steal my bike and kidnap me. But he didn't have a right. He's never had that right. But he just came up to me and just started spilling his guts. He said, oh, wait, I pulled you over. And literally, I came around this bend, I look in my rear view mirror, I see him coming around 2 other cars. So I was like, oh, well, he's trying to chase somebody or something because the lights is lit up, he's rolling real fast. So I just pulled over. I wasn't speeding or nothing. I just pulled over. I sat there and waited until he was going to pass. He pulls in behind me. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I pulled over 2 blocks before he got to me.
Team MB,
You know what I'm
y'all.
saying?
The roundtable going down.
Just spilling his guts. You ever seen that Chappelle thing? The first 48? Motherfuckers just spitting his guts.
What it do? We here, you know, we live at the roundtable. Sneak peek.
Tell me
Sneak peek.
illegally pull me over.
We got people speaking. You know what I'm saying? You want to be a part of this? Join the movement. What it do? What it do? Money boy in the building. What's going on, MB Cali? My brother from another mother. We in the building. Energy goes where energy flows.
I'm gonna let you go. What, you doing me a fucking favor after you break the law?
Reach one, teach one, family.
On a man tip, I'll break that down. You can take me away.
Sneak peek, listen in, Roundtable.
Your pride, the whole fucking
Wednesday night.
Okay? Your pride. And I'm not trying, but I'm gonna definitely sit here and go, you seriously, yo? After you did all this? Okay. Alright. You won't put me through that. We're gonna run this one. But I think it was from then, it was like I knew. I knew then, I knew a lot, man, I knew when I was a kid. We attract that shit. But I attracted somebody who just wanted to tell me how dirty he was. And he had to pull me over to tell me.
Oh, you crazy for that one right there. You crazy. But it's the
but it is. It's like, but take away all his power. Just think.
Live and direct Roundtable. Team MB. Don't forget to get them t-shirts, y'all. $25, $30 backdrops. Get that free Bitcoin down there in the description below. What's understood need not be explained. Sneak peek. Listen in, people.
I shouldn't have said that. Oh, shit. Fuck it. I'll just say it all. Whatever. It's like, come on, bro. So it's the same thing with, like, this county clerk thing. It's like, deal with that, And even going to speak to the bar, having a lawyer, which they say you should get. Through this whole thing, you should get a lawyer at some point. Or at least retain one for just some information, which he or she probably won't know anyway, because they're a bunch of shill robots. So, my fear, I don't even know. Because as soon as I found out about it, I tested the whole thing. Everybody did. Well, not everybody, but, and I really don't care, because I'm pretty strong within myself that, I'll face it if you're going to show me where I did something wrong. Whatever.
Going down, y'all. Going down, y'all.
What we know now and how we figured out about these accounts, I was like, how am I doing something wrong if it's something in my name?
Money boy in the building,
something
y'all.
in my
Listen in. Sneak peek.
Yeah, into my dead name.
Into my dead name that was. And remember, that name was born after your birthday. It ain't born on the same date you was born on. We discussed that the other night.
So you might as well call me Baby Barry, because that's what my mom said. She said, I couldn't figure out your name for the first week. My sister's got some wild names too, man. But, performance, back to performance. It's like, you don't have to perform for anybody. Do this because you want different. And just like Money Boys say, you got to pass that on. This is what lacks. This is whatever. Look, I had a nightclub, all right? I had a nightclub in Baltimore. It was called Penguins down the Igloo. You can look it up online. You'll find some write-ups on me that if you dig. I had a nightclub. I forgot where the fuck I was going. Performance. The customers that were upstairs, okay? Well, let me start. I I'll start from the beginning a little bit. My wife was fucking up our business. We started together. She LLC'd it with her dad after we went through the grind, right? I get this letter in the mail. She LLC'd it. I go back out on tour. Come off the tour, go to this bar, do this open mic thing. My guitar player, he's like, I'm done with this shit. So I went to the owner because it was dual layer, right? Upstairs was this, and I'm mixed, so when I use these derogatory meanings, I ain't trying to be politically correct, all right? I'm mixed, my mom's black, my dad's white. You hear a nigga out my mouth, that's from the hood. You hear redneck out my mouth, that's from the country. And that's where I come from, so I use them both, all right? So I apologize if it offends you. Hang a bug up. We're not about to be offended over some small ass shit. If you from the hood and you white and you spit that shit, I know you from the hood. That's all you learn. Okay, so thank you. Anyway, she fucked up the business. She was fucking up the business. She LLC'd with her dad. He gave her, 10 grand or something. She fucking blew that. I go out on tour. I was pissed. She stabbed me in the back. Okay, pissed. So I go down on tour, come back, start this open mic. 2 floors, rednecks upstairs, culture downstairs, okay? All the people upstairs wanted cover bands, classic rock music, not all the people. It wasn't all the people because it was diverse upstairs too. It just seemed the diversity seemed to be a little stricken up there for some reason. And it couldn't have been all the bikers that would come there. I mean, that definitely wasn't it. But anyway, they ended up being cool because straight up, I switched that shit, That shit, if I had all the time in the world, you can look. There was a Baptist church next door. There's a Baptist church next door.
That sounds
my
Roundtable went down, y'all.
He could not get the pastor to let us use the parking lot because I would pack shit in, right? My partner was like, "Oh, you can't use the parking lot." They called him the Penguin. He looked like the Penguin from the Batman back in the day with Michael Keaton when Michael Keaton was Batman, right? So they called him the Penguin. So I opened up the downstairs, called it Down in the Igloo. Right, because it was penguins upstairs. I was like, oh shit, down in the igloo. But anyway, look, he couldn't get the church to let him use the thing. He ain't know how to speak but one language, right? I go talk to the pastor. I talked to the pastor. This after a year of me listening.
We live, y'all. Direct from the Roundtable.
My friends off of there. I was like, oh, really?
Team MB.
I wonder why. But anyway, so I go talk to him.
Ain't nowhere else to be but right here. Info seekers.
Okay.
Reach one, teach one.
I started, there was such scrutiny. We don't want that fucking hip hop shit in here. We don't, what do you got down there? Reggae music? We don't want reggae music. I was like, okay, well, when y'all start coming down here and patronizing my establishment,
going down live from the Roundtable. Team MB. Sneak peek. Listen in, people.
So why not? So I tried it, ain't work. Nobody come. So I just started doing my own shows, which is what I wanted to do. So back to performance. Okay? I wasn't there to perform for anybody. I was there to perform
going down
for myself.
In the DM.
I knew when I walked through the door of this place and I could see he wasn't using it downstairs, that I could talk to him because he was struggling. And I knew I could help him. All right? Well, he said, okay, you can have the downstairs. And I was pissed at my girl, She stabbed me in the back, LLC the company with her dad. I mean, it was like, you out of your mind, whatever. So, I told him, I said, man, I don't want a paycheck from you. I said, I'll pack people in that room downstairs. I will put bands down there. And this place will be popping in 6 months to a year at the most.
We going live.
This girl girl he was with at that point in time, she felt threatened by me.
Look at that, people.
Because she was already embezzling his money and ripping his shit off and blah, 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 blah. Right? And he knew it. He's like, man, don't worry about her. She, like, actually kicked me out one time. He wasn't there. He called me. You know, he called me and said, don't worry about her. Come back. Okay, so I come back. When I came back, this was a weekend of me being there. When I came back, yo, I donated my time to him upstairs for the first year. Okay? And book shows downstairs. Within 6 months, and this is when MySpace hit, yo. MySpace was like, I made millions off MySpace. I put out a blurb, and it started, yo, because I was a musician. I already knew all the, you know, but I was performing and it was giving me a chance to perform because I would have open mic nights, I have jam nights, whatever. 6 months ago, I was booking, and I was probably booking 10 acts a week. Okay? Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Get 3 acts a night, 4 acts a night. Sell tickets, the whole thing. I was a musician, so it wasn't about ripping nobody off, taking all their money, or this. It was all about contract. It was all about agreement. It was all about respect. And I listened. A year into it, yo, I was booking 35 acts a week. Okay? My partner was asking me what angel sent me to him, right? Because he was making money hand over fist, and he wasn't getting charged for it. When I told him about the room, when we started, I said, and he showed it up, book.
The Roundtable, y'all going down.
After $200.
Don't forget to get y'all t-shirts, $25. Backdrops 30.
He says, okay.
Get the free Bitcoin in the description below. What's understood need not be explained.
The room wasn't generating anything.
Energy goes where energy flows.
I was just like a
Reach one, teach one, family.
With a Duracell, you know,
Midwest in the
bunny,
building.
Energizer bunny. You know, I roll in there and I start throwing shows. Oh, we don't. There's all this scrutiny. We don't want. I ended up doing 8 to 10 hip hop shows a month. And never a problem. Not one. 6 years of being there. I mean, 8 to 10, okay, that's a bit extreme because there was a lot of other bands, but I would say 6 shows on a regular out of a month. And Friday, Saturday, Thursday, whatever was free. Nobody got special attention. You know, at least on, shows. It was first come, first serve. But because I was a musician and because my performance was true, genuine, as karma-less as it could be, I never had a problem. And everybody always thought hip-hop shows were going to pop off and they was going to be shooting and all this craziness, right? This one show, I got 300 motherfuckers in the basement. It's popping, the roof's about to fucking cave in. And I go upstairs on my usual rounds. I go out the front door. As soon as I get to the front door at the top of the steps, there's 4 cop cars, 3 ambulances. I go inside. I'm like, how could you have had this much problem when the last time I came up here, there was only 12 people in this fucking bar? It happened all the time upstairs. But he wasn't performing. He wasn't being an owner. He wasn't satisfying himself. We got to satisfy ourselves by waking up in the morning, or waking up, and before we do anything, tell ourselves that you are satisfied with yourself, that you are greatness, you are goodness. Now, I am not always practicing what I preach, so please, I'm not trying to be bigger or better. I stand behind y'all 150%. I do not want to be out front. I just want to pass what I know as far as the vibration and as far as just facing things that, possibly could get you in a lot of trouble. Because when it comes to legalese, you ain't got to fuck up real bad. You can fuck up a little bit and they be at your door. But we don't, you don't know that until you get into it. So it's like doing that show. Before you do the show, you get the butterflies. You know, you take out them butterflies by before the show. Sitting down and running, you know, for me would be run rudiments or play a drum kit for an hour just to get those butterflies out and get my energy up. So it's the same with anything we do. You know, before you go to, you know, county, you know, shit, if you gotta smoke a blunt and that make you feel better, more power to you. You know, if you gotta, you know, rehearse, you know, just whatever, you know, Shakespeare.
Excuse me, family. It's going down at the round table, y'all. Team MB. Energy goes where energy flows, y'all. And the energy is flowing tonight, y'all.
And attack with confidence, knowledge, and friendship and love. Love. Look, when you walk into a room, you're full of love. Everybody knows it. And that don't mean buying drinks for the whole room. It's the energy thing. It's, you know, I bought drinks for a whole room. And people are like, who the fuck you think he is? You know, like, what? Damn, sorry. Now when I try to drop knowledge and give y'all knowledge, now I'm a smart ass. Whatever. Okay, see y'all, I don't need to hang with y'all. You know? But it's, you know, you can't, when it comes into like somebody telling you, even behind the counter, when they think that they know, you know, and they tell, no, you can't, you know, that's not, no, they're not. And then you turn around, you're like, wait, hold on, okay, you just look at, okay, I'll be right back, okay? And then you come back, and you're like, well, you know, I'm real sorry, but I'm not trying to be, you know, a smart butt or nothing, but this is what I found, and I just wanted to show you just in case you didn't know. You know, I don't want to get it. You know, then you know. Oh shit. Okay, what do I do now? Now you gotta go. Okay, well, you know, what did they say about they were hanging out at so and so place? Oh, okay, well let me go. Let me see if I can find some information on that, just so I can have a conversation piece. You know, so you find your way into their heart, into that love. You know, because you can walk into a room with all the love in the world and be three people.
Money Boy Films Midwest in the building, y'all.
And the one that wants to beat you up is staying right there and help you. So, yeah. So you know, I mean, look, y'all got to say something. MB Midwest in his house. I know you round.
Oh yeah, I'm here. I'm sucking it all in. I'm taking it all in, man. Yes. We loving it. It's going down at the round table.
What I find out, I think I told y'all. Did everybody check the whole declaration that was put out? Say that again. Everybody check the declaration that was put out about the crimes against humanity.
Are you talking about the executive order?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Now there's something that you could study, because that whole thing is coded. And he knows. He knows that we know. There's a method to the madness.
It's going down,
It's
y'all.
just what I feel. It's a straight feeling.
Round table going down.
That's it. I don't have inside news. I don't have nothing. This is about the manifestation that I get from him. And I was talking about him being a sleeper cell months ago. When I, should have been checking this years ago, but I mean, as far as like what's going on with him, but I never really looked into him. I just looked at him as like another millionaire, piece of shit that don't give a fuck about nobody, blah, 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 blah. But, if you look at his past and you find some of those things in the past that he did that were racial or fucked up, or they portrayed as being racial, whatever, okay? And then you what's going on. Okay, dude was definitely, and he said it. You know, I mean, he's like, look, my job at that point was to be around rich people and talk to rich people. I mean, come on, how is he any different than anybody else in this world? You sit in that damn office and you watch your boy get fired and you know it's wrong. You ain't gonna stand up for him. That's what it used to be. It's different now.
Have you guys all heard that there are inheritors all around the world, and that's the reason why he's been selected, not elected, as our so-called president?
What's that? I'm sorry, I missed some of that.
Oh, no, sorry. I don't know if you guys can hear me okay. I've been all day. I was just wondering if anybody has heard that we have true inheritors here and all around is happening, not just by him. He was purposely put in there, you know, what was once a republic, because, I'm sorry, can you hear me?
L Bay in the building, y'all. At the round table, L Bay just came in.
It's okay.
It's going down, y'all. People study coming in. More and more people coming in. It's 12 o'clock a.m. where I'm at. Hey, and it's going down the round table.
You know, around the world, especially like here. I don't know if you guys heard that part already, but everything that Trump's doing is falling into place, because my friend that's part of a certain group that I can't mention though, but he told me to share this with social media whenever time comes, because they're supposed to restore what's supposed to from us. Obviously, we all know that. So they have about 30,000 out there on each and every one of their heads. That's why Trump's been put into place to restore things, because the true inherent land back. So that's why all these things are happening. That's why I'm getting the creeps, because I didn't believe him when he told me this 2 years ago.
Hey, Cheeks, mute your mic.
You guys can hear me okay?
Go ahead.
Okay. So
We can't hear you at all.
Yes, you dropped out. I'm pretty sure what she was talking about was the true inheritors of the gold, okay, and the land. I don't know if she was saying they were coming back to get their land, but I'm pretty sure that's already been kind of in the mix. I know that majority of the gold is sitting in Indonesia, the Philippines, and Hawaii, and they're trying to implement a gold standard currency that has its weight in gold within the currency. And they figure that's going to freak up a lot of people out. And I think also what she was also trying to say was, part of the deal was, everybody on the face of this plane that will prosper. There will be no hungry people. There will be no homeless people. And a lot of people are like, yeah, right, whatever. But it's all fallen into place. It's just a slow disclosure. And, you know, a lot of people are saying that this dates back to the coming of God, the return of God. And well, it falls in line with the return of God. You know, in the rapture, I guess. Which very may well happen. But what she was saying was completely 100% correct. And is sitting in a fucking hut, okay? You know what I'm saying? He's in a hut. He's got all the blood.
If that's the case, they already know, like we said about Mansa Musa, he was the one who had the most gold. And if it's going back to the families and all of the people that had the gold, that would go back to the dynasty, right?
Yeah, but it's also lifting the burden off of the people, though, as well. So the gold is technically will not mean anything. It's the prosperity of the people. So I really think that's why this whole crypto thing was coming in. It's just the dark, deep state figured that they were going to be able to hit the ones to implement the cryptocurrency and RFID chip everybody. Okay? So all those dots are coming.
I seen that thing came out like a couple of days ago, and they had the Bitcoin chip with the little thing saying this is the new mark. So that's why I was telling people don't put all your buckets, all your eggs in one basket.
Yeah. I mean, and definitely, think about, man, it ain't about the money. Baby, you should definitely finish. Go ahead, honey. Finish.
Oh, I'm so sorry. We're having rolling blackouts over here.
Where are you? You're in Cali?
I'm in Cali, Orange County, and I got a notice earlier. They were calling me, and I was like, who's calling me? I don't answer random numbers. And then they mentioned that there's going to be a blackout tomorrow night over here in my area. And then I was looking at the map, and it showed like certain areas like LA and other counties, stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, the power went out tonight.
Sweetheart, you are in the depths of the deep state. Okay? You need to get out of there. You need, like tonight, like tomorrow when you wake up, you need to go inland.
Oh, I already know. I heard about that already.
Yeah, they try to burn that place down. At least that's what it seems like.
Yeah. No.
You can almost figure that it already is, but you can almost figure that they're gonna get their way for a minute. But a lot of that stuff should be slowing down, man. They out there hunting some bad people right now, and it started Christmas. But baby, please, if you could finish what you were saying about the gold and about the handlers and the land and all that.
Oh, okay, good, because I forgot. I got distracted with all this thing. Yeah, they're basically, the inheritors, they want their land back, so that's why they all selected him to try to restore things, because obviously the rest of the masses don't know, what's going on and everything. Hold on a second. Close my door.
Do you know who's holding the gold? Because I saw something on YouTube that was this brother in the Philippines who was literally living in a hut, and he had all the paperwork, all the blood marks, like signing paperwork is all about your blood, and it's pretty deep. So he had all this paperwork that was signed by all these very important people and families, and he was literally in the Philippines in a hut.
That's crazy. Yeah, I heard about the Philippines. In fact, but as far as like the actual people, no, they wouldn't give me that information. All I know is one of them is the Moors that are like in charge over here and stuff like that. So they have basically, from what I heard, there's about 30,000 assassins in place. And every time we hear like bombs or whatever going on in the fake media, it's really them who's sending off signals that, come on, you guys overstayed your welcome. They want them out. Pope has his head, they got him also. So they're basically telling him, you guys got to restore things. Otherwise it's on. So that's all that I know that my friend told me about. But like, he told me this like 2 years ago when I first learned about everything. And of course I didn't believe it. I research when it came about, like the counts, everything. But as far as like, you know, what's happening right now, it's giving me the creeps because everything that he told me is coming true. It's coming to light. Because I didn't care about politics. I didn't care about Trump. I didn't care about any of those things. But now I understand why he's doing it because, like I said, you know, they're all in a lot of trouble right now with the true inheritors, like I said. But I don't know exactly, you know, who's who per se. They can't tell me that. But they want me to spread the truth to everybody, that everything will come into light soon.
That is so funny. And I don't mean like literally funny, but you know, you are completely 100% right. And I don't know what families they are. I've heard about some families. I know it dates back to before the Crusades. I know that there was, I think, 3 families that were the handlers and the inheritance of these, you know, this gold and land, and really know how to channel. And I've also heard that they are giant, which sounds pretty crazy, but they've been finding
It's going down, y'all. Roundtable.
digging up these
Going
giant
down.
skeleton remains.
Sneak peek. Listen in, y'all.
Some were anywhere from 8 feet to 17 feet tall, and they were humans. Okay? Same human skeleton.
Yep, that's true. They were mixed actually from, you know how the earth got flooded? It's like I call them messengers, not angels, by the way, just because I study the Dead Sea Scroll scriptures. And yeah, we did have those giants here.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that were, conspiracy.
Info seekers, you hear that?
At the end of, that end of things where it, like, literally, the people that hid this, I can't even imagine what kind of people they are, because it's probably the worst thing they could have done for anybody.
Yeah, that's why.
I really think it's like it was all based on greed.
It's an evil energy that was left on this planet,
Well, it's funny, I've also heard, that they were given the opportunity long ago to change it, and there was, apparently no recoil, and they tried to change it, and the greed just grew stronger and stronger.
It's going down at the Roundtable, y'all.
I'm sorry. And then it
Get
came
y'all
down
t-shirts,
to
$25, $30 backdrops. Free Bitcoin in the description below.
We're at the threshold.
Don't miss out, y'all.
I'm definitely feeling the threshold.
Sneak peek, listen in.
It's definitely creeping.
It's going down.
If the dark, it's like freaking Star Wars. If the dark side, if the dark side, right? I mean, but it's the only way you can really.
They put truth. They put the truth out there like that with the movies and stuff. Just right there in front of your face. So I understand what you're saying.
And even more so lately, I was just watching the Marvel Justice League. Yo, in the first 5 minutes, it's like all these things that are connected. Oh wow! Yo, have any of y'all checked out the QAnon stuff that's been online?
Yeah, I
do.
Yo, when he talked about watching Godfather, Snow White, and what was the other one? It was Godfather, Snow White, and my daughter was in that play. She did a play. It was Alice in Wonderland. When he dropped that shit, I watched all 3 of those movies, and I've seen them all before I got got two kids in their 20s. We watched those movies when they were kids, and who the fuck would have thought? Okay, straight up Godfather 3. If you watch Godfather 3, all about the Vatican, and it's all about what happened and what's happening right now. Snow White, yeah. Straight up, this shit had my skin crawling. And I'm telling, baby, you have just clarified what I said to them the other day. We are going to have unfettered access, y'all. Okay, they are going. The deal cannot be broken. It was written in blood. They have to let the world people prosper. They have no choice.
They have to give it back to the people. That's what that was like the signed agreement. I heard also too that they were supposed to have given this up since the 1800s or the 1850s, I think, and it didn't happen, of course, you know, because they didn't want. Yep.
They were given the opportunity to fix it.
Yep. Ooh, this is creeping me out.
But this is good.
That is.
Because what?
Don't let it creep you out.
No, I mean it in a good way. Sorry.
Yeah, no, let it keep you on your toes, because the information, energy goes where energy flows.
You hear that? Reach one, teach one.
I got a story for y'all. Okay? I got a story. Okay, look. In Baltimore City, they got cabs. They got hacks. But we call them hacks, right? So, if you ain't got enough money for the cab, you get a hack. And then they had sedans, right? And sedans was like, all the dope heads and stuff were trying to get jobs with a sedan. But I thought it was cool because, he was in a regular car, wasn't marked, wasn't any big regulations or whatever. So I'm driving a sedan, right, in Baltimore. I'm rolling down the road. I got a fare in the car. And I look, this wild, right? Because the fare's in the car. I look to the left, and I am 30 yards from the light, right? And I see this truck, and I instantly, and I know this sounds crazy, measured just driving all the time, measured his trajectory rate, right? But I was doing 35, 40 miles an hour. It was a 35 zone. And I said, it don't look like he's going to stop to my fare. And he didn't. And I broadsided dude, right? I broadsided him, and he was going so fast, yo, that when I hit him, he spun me to the right, all right? But I pushed him like 5 feet to his left, all right? Because I hit him on the right side of the car. It pushed him to the left. He went into a light pole, and both him and his boy went through the window, okay? No seatbelts on, right? They get out the car, or no, I guess they sat in the car for a minute. Cops show up, decided to call the cops. They were close, I guess. They came picking up the car. I went and got my hand looked at, got my chest looked at. There's, some pain, whatever. Wasn't any big deal. When, the lawyer's like, oh, you should go to therapy. I'm like, well, I'm really not that hurt. My chest hurts, one thumb hurts from where I grabbed the wheel, whatever. 3 years go by, y'all. 3 years. Okay? 3 years waiting for this trial. I get into court, and it's a civil trial, of course, and it's 2 insurance companies, blah, 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 blah. And the dude says what happened, right? He says his side of what happened, which was pointing at me like I ran the light, I was not looking, I was on, he said some bullshit, just lied through his fucking teeth, right? I get up on the stand, I explain what happened. Exactly what I explained to y'all. Exactly what was on the report. The whole thing, right? Judge looks at me after a cross-examination, right? And his lawyer, examined me or asked me questions. And, he was trying to, just totally defamate me. Totally. And the judge is like, she stopped and she's like, all right, enough. I made a decision. And she looks at me and looks at the rest of the people in the room. And she starts in with this, I have been a criminal lawyer for 25 years. I left the criminal lawyer and I became
Money Boy Films Midwest of the building, y'all. Live.
I've been on this
Roundtable.
5.5 years.
Going in.
And in the 5.5 years that I've been on the bench,
Sneak peek, listen in, y'all.
And I could be wrong.
Get them t-shirts and backdrops.
That I've ever heard somebody tell me the truth and nothing but the truth. And she's looking at me and she's like, Mr. Barry, I commend you for coming in here and telling us the truth. My judgment is for you, $6,500, right, or something like that. So it's like, it's just one of them things, man. This is one of them things. There was no reason to lie. There's never a reason to lie. Face it, walk to it, step in front of it. Like I tell my kids, if you stand when you're right and you stand when you're wrong, and you stand as strong as you would when you're right as when you're wrong. You know? So that's what we do. And that's how we do it. And that's what we got to continue to do.
Team and beast,
You know?
that's strong.
And
Right or wrong.
everything that's going on.
You hear it.
That's what's going on. That's what's going on. They could only lie. That's right. They could only lie but so long. That shit built up. It filled up every pan, pot, dish, house, land that they have. So it's coming, y'all. It's coming.
It's coming,
y'all making
y'all.
it come. Y'all making it happen. You guys are the revolution. You know what I'm saying? That's y'all we the revolution.
Yeah, because we a reflection of you, you a reflection of us. That's the whole reason why we all here together feeling like this. That's why we can listen to you. Because we feeling exactly how you feel when you say that. And then when we all speak and you like, yeah, that's how I feel. So
that's it. Yeah, it is a we thing, and I overstand that. I definitely overstand that, and I will try and change that as well. Too long I've been under shit. Look, one of the greatest loves of my life is reggae music, right? And my father gave that to me. My father's, he's of the lighter skin, and my mother is of the browner skin. And, he was a percussionist. He's a percussionist. He plays congas and bongos and maracas. And, he plays a lot of different stuff. He don't trap kid like me, but, he taught me, his love of Rasta, and introduced me to all kinds of people, man. I mean, we used to do work, but he would do most. I mean, he was work for them more than I did. But he used to do work for a company called Ross Records out of Washington D.C. And it was a lot of photography work. So I would go see all these bands, the Roots Radix, Israel Vibrations, Luciano, Ziggy Marley, all the Marleys, whatever. But
we're going down, y'all. Team and B. Get them t-shirts, y'all. Get them t-shirts, $25. Them backdrops, $30. It's going down at the Roundtable, y'all. Look, y'all. Listen. Listen in. Sneak peek.
If you listen to
the Roundtable,
you hear a lot of Irish essence. So, and Irish, I mean, that's wild, Like my mother, her family. My mother's family.
They said since I had red hair and freckles, they said, I bet you got Irish. And I'm looking at them crazy just because I got red hair.
That don't mean shit.
Yeah.
Just because you got red hair, that don't mean nothing. That just means you got red hair. You black. That's it. shouldn't say that.
I was about to say, remember, black's not a race. Nationality.
Wait,
it's all created to be divided, you know?
That's there's no, look, bro, like I said, if you're around my way, you will sit at my dinner table, and you will sit and eat at a place that I eat out of. You don't get no plastic. You sleep on the sheets I sleep on. You know what I'm saying? So it's, look, here you go. Where I'm at, we up in the mountains, right? I'm rolling. I got a 99 Grand Marquis, right? Black rims on it, matte black rims, all blacked out windows. Straight looks like a cop car, right? I'm rolling through the sticks, these two mountains. You gotta take these two mountains to get into this one town, right? So I'm rolling through the sticks. I come up over this hill, and there's this brother walking with traffic, not against traffic, right? Walking with traffic, and there's another car coming at me. I mean, it's on the other side, but I had to slow down because the other car was coming. And when I slowed down, I just kind of glanced at dude, right? He had a hoodie on, he was brown skin, but he in the sticks, right? And I'm like, I rolled past him. I was rolling. I was doing like 60. Boom! Right? But I still slowed down. I think I slowed down to probably 50 and caught a little glimpse of his face. And my father used to pick up hitchhikers, right? As I'm actually, I didn't turn around to see his face. I recall that. Let me recall that. As I was going by, as I got right up on him, he just turned around a little bit and stuck his thumb out. Okay? Just for it was 2 seconds. I only had 2 seconds. He only had 2 seconds of time for me to see it. And I caught it. Boom. And I was like, okay. But I just kept rolling because I was on a mission. I was like, man, I'm going home. I'm going to smoke a blunt, blah, 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 blah. I get a quarter mile down the road. I pull over. Now we in the sticks. Okay? I do a U-turn. I come back. I pull off to the side of the road. It was funny because when I came back, there was this street. It was not a street, but a gravel road that I could pull off onto and be out of traffic, because that's my thing. Like, you gonna pull over, get out of traffic, right? Ain't much traffic rolling through there, but just in case. So I pulled over. He stops. He looks at me. He's like, he just stands there. So, and I'm in all blacked out windows. So, and it looks like a cop car. So I can understand why he wasn't trying to walk over, whatever. So I beat and rolled down a window. He couldn't see me, but he came rolling up. And he's like, I said, man, you're in the middle of nowhere. Where are you walking to? He said, where are you going? I said, where are you going? He says, I'm going to Lancaster. I'm like, where are you coming from? Lancaster, where I'm at, is an hour and 45 minutes away, driving. Okay? I said, where are you coming from? He says, I'm coming from, Ohio. He was coming from Cincinnati or something, Ohio. I said, how did you end up on these back streets? He says, well, I GPS'd it on my phone. I said, and you've been walking this whole way? He says, man, I've been walking for a week, and nobody would pick me up, right? This is after he got in the car, because when he said, I'm going to Lancaster, I said, man, look at me. I took my glasses off because they automatically turn dark in the sun, so I forget what photosynthesis or whatever they call that shit. But I took my glasses off. I looked at him. I said, do you see this right here, man? I said, these are my eyes, and I'm looking at you in your eyes. I said, when you get in this car, it's a matter of respect. I respect you, you respect me. That's it. He says, man, you got it. I have no problem with that. I said, get in. I said, where are you going? He said, I'm going to Lancaster. I was like, oh, shit. I said, are you walking? He says, man, I've been walking for a week. You're the first person that actually stopped and pulled me over, and gave me a lift. I was like, yo, you've literally been walking since, and he's on this back road. He's like, look, I'll show you what I've been walking. I got it on. He pulled out this little pad. He's like, my battery's almost ready to die, but, look, he shows me the route he's been walking. Because the GPS, makes a route. You know what I'm saying? So he, put a route together so he could walk it. I'm like, damn. I'm like, so, and I hear a little accent, right? I'm like, well, where are you from? He's like, man, I'm from Puerto Rico, I said, hey, let's go back to the house, all right, because I'm about to go to my house. Let me talk to my girl. I'll give you a ride down there, right? He said, man, I love that, man. That'd be great, man. I thank you so much, right? So we stop at my house. I feed him, right? I don't know dude from Adam, but I'm feeling it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I feed dude, and I take him down there, shit was tripped out too. And it's not, it wasn't, I'm not like, oh, I'm freaking God or the Savior or anything like that. It's a matter of my good karma, my true, what I would want somebody to do for me, especially walking from fucking Ohio, and, wouldn't expect it, but man, that would be the shit. You walking from Ohio, you ain't get a ride, nobody will pick you up, you scrubby, you ain't shower in a few days, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So all that shit come into play. Then you rolling through the woods, literally, of one of the most racist fucking states in the United States, and you Puerto Rican, you brown skin, it's just like, whoa, yo, I've dealt with this shit my whole life, and you walking through this shit? Motherfuckers was like, not cool. They would not pick you up more than, let alone hit you. You know what I'm saying? So, we stop at the house, we eat, get on the road, take them down Lancaster, pull into this place, it's literally Little Puerto Rico. Straight up, straight up. I roll in there, it's like, it's a trailer park, mobile home park, no big deal. I lived in a mobile home park growing up too, but I look on, and that wasn't even it. They're like, look for the Puerto Rican flag on the front door. Every fucking door had a Puerto Rican flag on it. But the nicest guy in the world, it made me feel like $1 million, right? I felt so rich, I felt like, I just totally affected dude's life somewhere or another. And there was no work of where he was. He needed work. His brother-in-law was going to give him work. I don't know if he was an illegal alien or any of that shit. Fuck all that dumb shit. I wasn't fucking worried about none of that. Motherfucker was talking about working. Even if he wasn't, I wouldn't be like, you got a green card. Nah, fuck. And anyway, that's a private United States. So, it's like, but when I dropped him off, his brother-in-law was like, man, thank you. You are, I can't remember what he said. Like, I can't believe you drove him down here. So, man, that's my light story, and the court story. It really just comes down to that manifestation. It comes down to, how bad do you want it? If you want it that bad, like you were saying earlier, you've got to get the knowledge, right? And this is part of that knowledge. You cannot walk into this thing without feeling good, without feeling amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can vouch for that one. You gotta feel amazing, no matter what. Even if times look like it's down, you still gotta feel good, no matter what. You gotta walk with your head up, no matter what the situation may be. Because you never know what moment, what second, anything can change. Anything can change. A lot of people that I know, I know millionaires, and then I know people that's, broke. But it's like, the ones that are millionaires, you would never even know.
Yeah, because they're true.
Yeah. never even know. They walking around here, you looking at them like, hey, go buy a pair of shoes or something. And you don't even know they sitting over there with whopped up.
And the good millionaire, once he friended you, would want to teach you how he got there.
Yeah.
That was the thing about me owning a club. That was one of my dreams with owning a club. Was like, who can I tell this to? Who will literally sacrifice whatever they want or whatever they need to do, or sacrifice whatever for something that they really want. Because I come in there, they'd all heard about me playing and stuff, and I backed up some of the kids too. But they come in there, how you going, how you make it, how you make it in the music world, It's like, I guess my thing was like, how bad do you want it?
How bad do they want to make it in the world, period? Not just the music. Bad do they want.
Right.
You said that Eric Thomas with the water story, when he said, the mentor told him to meet him at the water early in the morning, he said, man, I thought you was going to show me how to make money. And he took him into the water and he said, now walk out here. He took him in there all the way neck deep. And then next you know, he pushed him under. He said, hold on, man, you got to want it just as much as you want to breathe. That's how they got it. Be successful.
Yeah. But that don't mean sell your soul.
Nope.
And wanting it. That's being lazy and greedy.
Yeah. Because now think where we all at here. We built Team MB from the ground up.
Yeah.
I believed in myself, and I believed in what my core values. I kept pushing my core value. Then next you know, that bleeded out to everybody else that had the same core values that I had. And then we just get stronger and stronger.
You attracted that, man. You attracted me.
Yeah.
And I attracted you. It's like, it's completely that.
Money Boy Films Midwest in the building, y'all. It's going down at the Roundtable tonight.
Nobody can take that. They can take everything from you, but they can't take the soul. They can't take the truth from you.
Can't take the truth.
That's right. So, and like Baby would say, they got no choice. They got no choice. I like your screen name, Baby. That shit is the truth.
Well, I'm not 23 years old, okay? That's just my lucky number.
23. Did you see that video of BB's photo? Oh man, BB, tell them about that photo you took.
Oh, the one with the trail that was in the sky the other day. I'm pretty sure they saw it on the news. Yeah, when they lied, said it's SpaceX. I was cracking up. I was like, whatever.
What do you think it was?
It's a toxic trail, and also Sacramento, because I just got too caught up in the Blue project. That's what I think it is.
Okay. Back the fucking microwave, little boy.
You actually
Trying to deceive us as well. Play with us.
see, some of us, we only saw it on picture. You actually have to see it up live to take that picture. So it's like, for somebody to be right there, that's what I believe. Whatever you know what I mean? It's right. Like that. Like, you've seen that. They
Well,
get live.
Do y'all remember the video of the big giant killer whale coming out of the gymnasium floor
It's going down, y'all. Your free t-shirts, they not free, but the Bitcoin is. T-shirts $25, backdrops 30. Holla at your boy.
The TV was on and you were in a dark room. So that's just like, that leads to the proof of, okay, maybe the video of the fish in the gymnasium was not true, but I'll tell you what, you can definitely prepare, you can definitely say that they walked in there and they prepared that room and they sprayed it down, whatever they need to spray it down, that would help transmit whatever colors and light that they were projecting out of those projectors. Okay? You get my drift?
Yeah.
You can't have those phenoms happen in the sky like that, alright, without it having something to reflect off of. Now, it could reflect off the firmament. I don't know if y'all still believe in the firmament, but as far as I know, it's still there, okay? And nobody's ever left it. Okay, from what I understand, there is a way out of it, but it is through a hole, a wormhole. Okay, that's just my understanding. Not necessarily what I believe, because I haven't been there and I haven't seen it. But I will definitely say this, and I'm not afraid to say this. We ain't living on no globe, y'all. When science tells us that our sphere, when you look at the horizon, that it drops 8 inches every nautical mile. Nautical miles like 1.3 something square miles, or something like that, right? So let's just average it out to a mile, an actual mile. When you look at the horizon and you see a boat go into the horizon and it disappears, it is merely just leaving your sight, your visual line of sight, okay? Or the amount of sight that you have, the length of sight, which is about 3 miles. My father is a photographer, all right? And he has cameras that the lenses cost $15,000, you know? And I didn't even look through any of those lenses. He has a camera, it's a Leica, that's about $10,000, and it's got a fixed lens on it. It's a very high-end digital camera. And I took that camera and I looked out on the coast of San Francisco on the beach and watched these boats go out to sea. And they would leave my line of sight, and I would take the camera and I would zoom in on where that boat left my line of sight. And that boat was sitting right where it was, on top of the water. No, not up to the hull. No, nothing. Okay? That's not a phenom. It's just what God gave us, which is not too much sight. Now, you can train that sight. I know people have trained their sight. They can see further than 3 miles. But I also have been up almost 40,000 feet in the air, and there's no horizon. Because if there was a horizon, then I would see more space than I would see Earth as I got higher in the air. That don't happen. Now they're going to come knock on my door.
Hey, have you heard that they said that NASA really means in Hebrew to deceive? Have you guys heard that?
It means what? I didn't hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Dang it. I was saying if anybody you guys heard that the meaning of NASA. Yeah. It means to deceive in Hebrew, NASA.
Well, they did a good job. I had some people that used to work for Disney. You know, hear the stories about Disney. They said that shit was like its own country.
It's going down at the round
So
table
many
tonight,
underground
y'all.
tunnels, it was disgusting. Literally, you could walk from one site because they were in the sound business, right? So they would go to like from stage to stage, but they would always take an underground tunnel, right? So they would come up and they would literally, like, timing was everything. If you were not there at 6:51 when you were supposed to be there at 6:51, you fucked the whole thing. You'd be fired immediately. So they would literally, the sound guys were like, it's not even a sound job. I go there, I press one button, everything's preset. I leave there, I go to the next stage. But he said the tunnels, he would get lost in the tunnels, and people would pop out of nowhere and be like, you're going the wrong way. Not even knowing where he was going. They just knew he was going the wrong way because he shouldn't fucking be. That shit is scary. It's fucking crazy. Okay, enough of that. Enough of the craziness, because that shit is craziness. You know, we can't.
I shoot commercials and videos and movies and stuff like that with the camera, so I know it's all about a trickery with the eye. And it's a way stuck watching TV. I paid attention to that. Some of my friends, they actually
like this video, y'all. Subscribe to my channel. It's going down at the round table. What's understood need not be explained. Remember that.
I love Northern California, though. I love being up in Northern California. I mean, past, like, I'm talking like up near Reno, up near the Redwoods. What's the other places? Berkeley was alright.
Info seeker.
Whatever. I like those people, man. Yeah, stuck on them stuff.
My cousin is from Berkeley. I got a couple,
Reach one, teach one, y'all. Spread the word. Team MB. Join the movement. You know what to do. In the description below.
Oakland is a spot, Yeah, I like that better than I like San Francisco. Oakland reminds me of Baltimore.
Yeah, hey, my cousin live in Baltimore.
Oh yeah?
He live out there with you? Yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah, my kids are still down there.
He usually travel to Sacramento every couple of years. He'll come out here and spend the summer with us and go back out there.
I'm trying to come back out that way again, man. I'm gonna let you know when I come back out.
Oh, yeah.
I'll probably ride my bike out this time. But the hills in Northern California. There's some farming ass motherfuckers up there, boy.
Man. Farms to farms. Farms with big arms.
The best food I ever ate, yo. Best food. You grow your own vegetables. I mean, the one dude, he grew his own, his own meat or whatever, but vegetables just easy.
My vegetables have my neighbor's juice. I was bringing my neighbor's vegetables, passing them out. Zucchini and squash to everybody.
My girl will probably hate me if I divulge this information, but instead of mowing our lawns, right? Instead of hiring somebody to mow our lawns, we should hire somebody. I mean, well, at least where we sit now, for people who pay for somebody to mow their lawn, which I don't do that, but there are people out there that do that. We should be paying the fucking farmer to come out and plant vegetables and and keep up with it.
Yeah.
And if he
That was one of my things.
Yeah, if you went around to like the neighborhood, you could really somebody thought about it. I mean, you thought about it, but I think that shit is bombing, because then you can really sell, like, homeboy grows carrots and corn over here, and she got tomatoes and green beans, and they got, radishes and strawberries and whatever, and cantaloupe, and everybody trades their vegetables and fruit. You know what I'm saying? And nobody's like, you're trading, food. It's not money, and nobody goes without vegetables. Nobody goes without.
Yeah. We were the farmers of network marketing. Farmers of network marketing.
Yeah, man. So that's the real. It's like when this stuff look, y'all, and everybody. How many people are on this list right now? Okay, about 10 people. It's got some people left, but look, we gotta make like I know it sounds crazy, but look, when this shit get real, when it gets right, we gotta come together. We gotta have a party. We gotta eat some food, because we all gonna be okay. At that point, our finances will be okay. Our finances will be okay.
Project X on the way. Yeah. But that's the shit, because we come from all over the place, yo. You know what I'm saying? That shit is hardcore, yo. For real. Everybody bring a little bit of all their culture. All that culture come from everywhere and just share. You know what I'm saying? No fear. Never having to fear about nothing ever again. No bills. No tax man. I mean, of course, we probably don't have taxes, but even then, we probably won't.
Hey, yeah, on some real spit, we probably won't, Chief.
I'm telling you. It's the same with like, I tell people, I'm like, look, you can guarantee that we're going to have free energy in the next year or 2 years. And they're like, right. Yeah, right. I'm like, yo, the first thing I say to them is turn your fucking TV off, yo, because you are being poisoned. And if you ain't looking, if you're not seeing none of this, then I don't get it. You don't get it. I've been telling my dad, who is like, my dad got dreadlocks, yo. You know what I'm saying? He got locks. He's a conga player. This motherfucker been into the hills in Jamaica. I haven't even been to Jamaica. He ain't even Jamaican, but this motherfucker been in Jamaica and run through Kingston and all the Trenchtown, and been all over the place. But I can't get him to think about stuff like this in a realistic manner, or even just like pop through his little bubble of like the hustle for money. I'm like, it's just you. It's you I don't get it, yo. I don't get it. Yo, we had something fire. We had fire going on, yo. We had a heads up with this whole market of extraction and the oil and this and and he just like roof. Just didn't care about nothing else but himself. And I'm just like, okay, but here I sit, I'm still trying to just like, man, you the one that pulled me this way. And now you telling me the way that you pulled me, I'm going in the wrong direction. Yeah. Look, this fucked him up real bad too. He says, I said, Dad, when I do things, I get them done. He's like, yeah, you're just real slow. I was like, motherfucker. And we don't, my dad's from New York, so every other word is fuck. You know what I'm saying? It just don't matter. It's like, he's like, if you don't swear, I don't trust you. You know what I'm saying?
No, my dad, real. My dad, he's been in and out of prison my whole life. Every time he come out, he'll be out for like 3 months. 2 months. You can't whisper around that man. His hands is a weapon. He beat up like everybody in the hood tell me stories of my dad, and about it. No fake about it.
Yo, and if you look, you roll around Baltimore, you ask about my dad, yo, the utmost respect. Yo has the utmost respect. People respect this man like he's a prophet or something. Alright.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, my dad is so into photography. When I was a kid, we would roll around the streets of Baltimore, New York, Philadelphia, and take pictures and hang out with homeless folk. Okay. My father would stop the liquor store, pick up some Wild Irish Rose, 2020, whatever they were drinking, because the cheapest, that was what they was drinking. He'd pick up a couple packs. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He'd pick up a couple packs of cigarettes, and we'd go chill out with homeless people, y'all, and he would take shots. He'd take photographs, you know, and we do hit 2, 3, 4 people in a day. It was always helping them buy food, whatever. It was just a conversation. It was an experience, you know, but he loved it. He loved it, y'all. He had this camera. It was so quiet. He kept, you know, he just take, you didn't even know he was taking a picture. It wasn't like he was setting up lights or nothing, you know. His bearded man looked like Chong from Cheech and Chong. You know what I mean? He blended. You know what I'm saying? He blended.
Military school with the damn Finkelstein kid. Hey, that dad, man, he was so mad at his son that I'll never forget. He just gave his dad the finger. I'm out of here. Shoot the move.
That's so crazy, yo.
It is.
But you know, I mean, it's like, yo, those trainings, those things are like crucial to us, man. No matter how bad it was, okay? Because my dad wasn't the greatest dad. You know, I got 2 older sisters. They were daddy's little girls, so you know, you can only imagine. Plus, my sisters are 6 years older than me, so it was like I was almost. Yo, that's a wonderful thing, yo. That is a wonderful thing. Children are a wonderful, 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 wonderful thing. That's the best experience I ever had.
That's my daughter. She hear me talking, but you know I got the headphones on. She's listening. Yeah, she wanna talk.
That's beautiful, yo. That's beautiful. God bless you and your family, yo. For real. Everybody on this list. Everybody on this list. You are all blessed. And I'm sending my protection, my love, my aura, my strength, my vibe, my everything to y'all. I know it sounds crazy. You're real quiet, Mitri. Man, I'm over here.
It's going down.
That's straight. But for real, man, it's late, y'all. I gotta run to the store. I gotta get some tobacco. It's 2 o'clock over here. You on the west side, so you're 11, right?
It's 10:59. It's still early out here.
It's just starting to pop over there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We don't come out till 11.
Hey man, night out. Sometimes people be in here. You catch people in here till like 2, 3 in the, and then as soon as you wake up, there's still more people in here. You're like,
Still going. Info seekers.
Yo, that's what's up, yo, for real.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yo, I'll tell you something, yo. Y'all started something that ain't ever gonna quit. Because even in afterlife, yo, we gonna.
yeah.
It's not there.
God
to
bless
stop.
y'all.
They can't stop.
They can't. It's just we
Team B, y'all.
What up?
make make sure you hit up your fam whenever you get out of there.
Oh, I know.
Don't sit there through that blackout. They melt houses out there, right?
Yeah, I know. My mom's house got burned down last October from the fires that they had. She got lucky with her area.
Yeah, it's crazy. When you see a car and its wheels and its rims are melted off, and then the house, the trees around the car ain't even touched. There's something wrong with that.
Yeah. I keep telling my mom to move. She don't want to move. She wants that area so bad.
They gonna make a move. Yeah, I mean, if that's the area they want.
Yeah.
My daughter was in Long Beach, and I was like, you need to get the fuck out of there. My uncle's in Los Angeles. Look, my uncle, he moved to Los Angeles, right, when he was a kid, and he had a couple of kids. He had a boy and a girl, but he always wanted to be this actor, this performer. So he moves out to Los Angeles. He gets an agent. I don't know if y'all know who the band Sha Na Na was back in the day. It was an old rock and roll band, like 50s rock and roll band. But the bass singer, the guy that sang bass, his stage name was Bowser. Right? Well, Bowser had left the band, and my uncle got the audition to be in that group, and he won the audition. So he toured with that band for 3 years on a hotel circuit, right, singing in place of Bowser. His stage name was Tito. He played guitar, sang backup and bass.
You hear that, y'all? It's going down.
He had a son. His name was Keith, and his son, I guess, started playing viola and violin as a child, and then grew into playing sax and baritone and the oboe and some other winded instruments. But he got sent to drum corps because, he's in LA. His parents were making all right money, I guess. And they had to because the chick that my uncle linked up with after he divorced the first lady was the chick who her family started California Pizza.
We live, y'all.
I don't know if y'all know about
And
California Pizza, y'all. California Pizza.
I'm finna call us a night, though.
Why so? The pizza.
It's all over California. Well, at least in the stores you get it in a box. They probably sold it, changed the name, or just changed the look or whatever.
Money Boy Films Midwest in the building, y'all. Get y'all t-shirts $25, backdrops $30. The free Bitcoin in the description below. What's understood need not be explained. In the description below.
So he and they were best friends all through drum corps and then all through high school. And he ended up playing sax for the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Go back and watch all my videos. Get caught up to speed. So when you do get the link for the situation room and the Roundtable, you already know what's going on. Get brought up to speed. Info seekers. Reach one, teach one.
And there was about 200 people there. They were nobodies. They weren't nobodies, but they were signed and everything. But it's wild because you can't see the Chili Peppers without having to trudge through 10,000 people nowadays. But they sold their soul. They sold their souls. Which a lot of those souls have been broke free now because you see what's going on with this whole pedophile shit in California. Well, it ain't. Look at Africa. Look at Africa Bambaataa. Okay, that whole slew, right? All the boys from Rough House Records. Well, not all of them, but there was a lot of people that went through Rough House Records who were my boys. Matter of fact, my boy was the one that brought Scott Storch
Money Boy Films Midwest in the building, y'all. Sneak peek. The Roundtable. Been listening in for almost 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? Family sharing information, showing you that this is all about family, unity, love, and respect for one another. It's not about money, TDA accounts. It's about knowledge and understanding what's going on before you call yourself trying to access something that you don't know about. You know, info seekers. Reach one, teach one. Energy goes where energy flows. Remember that.
A couple years back, Dr. Dre, he'd been, everybody know about Dre. His wife's a man. I'm sorry.
Why they was going in on African Bambaataa, and they been going in on Drake. But when they was going in on African Bambaataa, I was like, whoa. That right there, you know, it just kicked some crazy shit. Because, you know, I was in the hip-hop movement a long time ago once I started getting into it.
Money Boy Sacramento in the building, y'all.
I went to the studio with we all in there, and I ended up doing a song. They wanted me with the group. It was cool. I was about to get the contract for $3 million. You know, we was reading the contract, and we didn't like the way the contract went, so I ended up in college. And then now I start going back. This is years later. Here we are, years later, and now I'm listening to everything that was going on. I'm like, yeah, I didn't go into the music, but I'm glad I got the knowledge of how to do music.
Knowledge.
I got
Info
the knowledge of how
seeker.
to do pre-production work.
Yeah, yo. And they wouldn't have taught you that if you'd have been signed.
Nah, I learned all that on my own.
Yeah, they would have had you running like a fucking slave. You know, depending on the signing. Depends on who signs you, but once you get up top, yo, I mean, they framed my boy, and I'm still questioning that shit. My boy's locked up to this day in Philly. They said he raped some 15-year-old boy, yo. And this motherfucker was the lead engineer at Rough House Records. You know what I mean?
Hey, look at what they say happened. Well, right now back in the news.
Yeah, yo. I'm telling you. I think he got framed, yo. He was about to go on tour with the Village People. This motherfucker's not gay, yo. I've been on so many stages with him. I sat and hung with this motherfucker. There's no way. He hadn't even blurbed a joke. And this motherfucker's a joking ass motherfucker. He ain't even joke about no little fucking boys. What the fuck is that shit? You know what I'm saying? But I can't, you know, that's just my gut, you know. And I hung with dude. I partied deep with dude. Deep. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, that's enough from the situation room / roundtable. You know what I'm saying? Going live and direct. It's over, y'all. It's over, y'all. Until next time, God bless. Have a good night. Don't forget to get your t-shirts, backdrops, $25 t-shirts, $30 backdrops. Get your free Bitcoin at the description below. Like, subscribe to this channel. What's understood need not be explained. You know what it do. Money Boy Films Midwest in the building, y'all. We checking out.
As long as people learn to stand on their own, the right.
Yeah, it just don't make sense. And this is a good guy, dude. He's a woman.